Right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, from wherever you are attending this. We are just 10 on the call, and I know we have very many team members that we need to invite to this call this morning so that we can learn together. Let us continue sharing the link. Don't keep it on yourself. Keep sharing the link out there. We are keeping the learning flowing because we know that the more you learn is the more you put value into yourself, and it is the more you're opening the gates of adding value onto other people. One businessman says that the amount of money you're making is equivalent to the value you are putting to the society. Do you agree with that? I completely agree. I completely agree. The money you make is directly proportional to the value you add to the society. You get the point? This means that if you cannot add a lot of value to the society, you cannot make big sums of money. So, in brief, if you wanna make big sums of money, you're gonna put yourself into a position of being able to put a lot of value onto the society. That is the only way you can make the money. It is the only way you can make the money. It is the only way you can make big sums of money. Do you understand that, ladies and gentlemen? I want to welcome you from wherever you are attending to this. My name is Abe from Uganda, and we have just a few minutes to get started. Continue sharing the link. Invite even those people that are not part of the business. You can invite them because I'm general. I'm not going to specify onto a few things into the business. I'm also going to talk about things that can also help the other person that has not started business to start business. Okay, you can call it a business presentation in a brief, because when it comes to breaking down this this network part of this business, I like it. I know how miraculous it is. So when I'm talking about it, I make sure I'm giving my best on it. So please invite even those people that you would like to at least get started with this business. Just I'm giving you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, and we get started with the business presentation. Like, we are getting started with our training. So it is evolving, many of them, business presentation, training. So we have, in my country language, we say kasabu kanyama. We are just flexible. We are going all sides, this side, the other side, everywhere. Yeah, so just get prepared. Continue sharing the link so we get started as soon as possible. All right. Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. My name is Abe from Masakasti, Uganda, and I'm your presenter this time around. And specifically, we are talking about something very amazing and special. And this is none other than how deep you can make the money with this business. This is why I said you can invite anyone that you feel like would have at least a clear understanding of this business and how they can make the money. Um, the reason as why we have these trainings every now and then is because we came to understand that the best project you will ever work on is yourself. Can I say that again? The best project you will ever work on is yourself. The more you work on yourself, the more you are creating chances of making money. The more let me give you an example. You know, uh, the deals you can have done, the deals you can have done are the deals that are in the line of your worth. For example, we know these football players, right? The likes of you can name any that you want. The Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm talking about those you know most. The Messi's, you know, the many you know. These people and the deals they make or the deals they bring on their tables are equivalent to their value because they took much time working on themselves as the best project. They learned the skills, they practice the skills, they keep in the trainings, they add value onto themselves every now and then. This is why you can find one person being paid maybe 500,000 US dollars 1 week because of the value they add onto the society. So this is why I continue to say that the best project you'll ever work on is yourself. So you want to have big deals done, make your worth bigger. Make yourself a bigger project. How do you make yourself a bigger project? Learning every day, learning something new. It doesn't matter the field, but learning something new. Africans, including myself, we don't want to learn. Things of learning, we don't want. That is what we learned yesterday. Even today, we are here on the same thing every day, every morning. They teach us the same thing. You are forgetting one thing, that practice is the mother to perfection. If you understand that, you never complain about learning. The fact is, the processes are boring, they are tiresome, they are hard, but they are the ones you need to go to the success you like, because it goes further than just liking the success to working for it. And you have to be prepared for it. How do you get prepared for the success? By working on yourself. So we are working on you, ladies and gentlemen. It is only in my country. I don't know if it is the same thing in other countries where people want to make the money without putting in any efforts. That is why in my country scams are very many, and they still have the customers. Reason being, we want the things of just put in your 20K, just put in your $1,000. You'll be making $30 every day. So someone is moved by the $30 every day, forgetting they're giving them back onto the 1,000 they invested every day, every day, every day, every day. So they think this is something special. Unfortunately, it's not. Anyway, I want to welcome you. And I just wanted to let you understand that you want to have big deals done, you want to have big deals on your table, you got to increase your value, the value add to the society. The societies pay you for the value add onto them. Did you know that? Can someone go to the chat and tell me they understand that? The society pays you depending on the value add onto them. In this MLM business, one of the companies I joined before this company, one leader told me that uh, that I'm just trying to bring it the way he told it to me. One leader told me that the money you're making is very equivalent to the energy or to the work you're putting in. Then I sat down and I went, am I clear or not? Someone says they don't hear me. Am I loud and clear? Can someone go to the chat and tell me I'm loud and clear? If I'm not, so I should find maybe a better way to make myself clear. Am I loud and clear? Can someone tell me to the chat? Someone got the chat? Write for me, yes, if I'm loud and clear. Perfect. Anthony says I'm clear. Well, thank you so much. Any other person? Perfect. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Huntington. Thank you, Elvis. Thank you. So yeah, I think they just need to put themselves into a position where they can get me very well. All right. So they told me the money I'm making is just equivalent to the energy or to the work you're putting in. And I came to realize that. This is why I still say that the knowledge and the skills and the techniques, if it includes techniques. Thank you so much, Leader Doris. Great. And the techniques you have used to make $50. Huh? Listen to me very well. The knowledge, the skills, and the techniques you have used to make $50. If you double or triple those same skills or that same work, you can make $500. I know this is not new to you, but at times we need to remind you. The knowledge, the skills, the techniques, and the effort you have used to make $50 this week or this day today, if you triple those same things, effort-wise, you triple them by doing, you can have $500. Because why? They're the same things you need to increase your amount of money you're making. They're the same. You only need to triple them. You only need to triple them. Did you know that? Perfect. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we are still looking at the marketing plan of this Royalq business. And I will lastly share how best you can have a growing team in your business. I will lastly share how best you can have a growing team in your business and how you can increase your income far better. That is what most people want to hear. But they just actually, some people just want to see it happening. I have come to understand that. Some people just want to see it happening. Someone wants to wake up and they have $60 out of the blue on their account. Someone wants to wake up and they have $100 on their account. They did nothing, but they find the dollars on their account. Okay, you can have that maybe in the next 6 months, but you have to do something today. Anyway, we have a business at hand that can give you what we call a privilege. And have this business at hand that can give you what we call, I mean every statement I'm making, by the way. I'm not making any statement by mistake. No. I mean the statements I'm making here. You have a business at hand whereby you can make money without doing anything. Huh? I mean that statement. But still, there's nothing that starts at nothing. Am I making sense? There is nothing like business that starts at nothing. It means to come to that time, you'll have to do something today. Now, Royalq has given us an opportunity that we have a business that we can share. I don't know. Let me share my screen. Last time I was here and I talked about the selling points of Royalq, which I'm not going to share again. Okay, maybe I can just give some small, small hint. But I was here and I gave out the selling points of Royalq. which we all remember if you attended that time. And I talked about these few things last time. However much I didn't want to go into them again, but I think they are important for someone new here that wants to start this business. And these are the things just to talk about them in a very quick way. For someone that was just invited here, you are new, you want to start Royalq, all you have started Royalq and you want to sell it to someone and you don't know the reasons as to why you should, or you don't know what to say to these people, I should remind you of this. For the new person that is starting Royalq or that was invited to have a clear look at Royalq, these are the things or the reasons as why you need to start Royalq. And for the person that wants to have someone start Royalq, you want to find good reasons of or what to tell them to start Royalq. These are the things. One, Royalq will trade for them 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a month, a year. The other thing is Royalq is flexible. When you talk about flexibility, we mean it can sit on the softwares of Android and iOS phones. We can call them iPhones or any other thing, the Apple kind of gadgets. Okay. The other one, Royalq is not affected by mobile data being on or off. I mean, being off, specifically mobile data and Wi-Fi. People always have that question that, what if I'm not online and you know, will the business continue running? Yes, the business will continue because Royalq is not affected by you being online or offline. Once you have done your settings, the rest can continue running. The other one is we are only paying 120 SDT for the full year. This is just a recap. We talked about this last time. Then the greatest of all, according to me, the greatest of all, according to me, is your capital and your profits remain safe in your own wallet. This is what moved me to start Royalq. People have the bias. People have the fear that what if I start this business and it closes tomorrow? You know, we have invested here and we have invested there. Then after just a few days, the business, you know, the platforms have closed. So won't Royalq take my money? Won't Royalq take my money? Before I go into the breakdown of the marketing system or the other side, I want to make you understand that Royalq, get me well, Royalq is not an investment platform. Let me share this. Royalq is not an investment platform, ladies and gentlemen. No. Royalq is a trading application. Royalq is a trading application. Let us read this together if you are following me. Royalq is not an investment platform where you invest money and get paid a fixed percentage daily. Never. It is not. Royalq is not an investment platform where you invest in money and get paid a fixed percentage daily. Never. That's not how Royalq operates. Meaning, you don't have to worry about how or what if Royalq takes my money and I'm not available, etc., etc. Because you have lost before. We understand. We understand. You have lost money before in particular platform ABCD. You have been scammed severally. It was even your friend that invited you the last time you were scammed, like myself. It is leader Julius that invited me to the last platform that scammed us together. And he later invited me for Royalq. Can you imagine? But because he's my friend, now some people are saying, I have friends, but they have been scammed so many times, and it is me that invited them. I have very many people I work with, and we have been scammed into different platforms out there. But I still invited them here, and they joined me. Why? Increase your value. Increase your value. Like I said initially, it is yourself that is the best project you'll ever work on. Is someone even getting my message out there? So ladies and gentlemen, whether you are here to watch Royalq to get started, whether you are here, you are a member, you still have the fear that maybe Royalq can close, maybe in the next 2 months, maybe in the next 1 year. No. Royalq, even when, I'm just saying that even when it does, it will never take your money. Even when, I'm not saying it is going, because Royalq has been here for the last 4 years, perfectly performing, making wonders. But if you have the fear, I want to give you this conviction. You know, I always want to talk about these business issues with conviction, because I know that the conviction is contagious. It is just like the excitement. It is contagious. Now, Royalq is not an investment platform where you are going to invest your money and they promise to give you a fixed amount of dollars you're going to be making every day. Maybe put your $500, then you make maybe $10 daily. You don't know the science behind that. Whenever I find a platform that tells you that, just know they are just giving you a return. The reason that's why it is called a return on investment. They are giving you just some small percentage on the money you put in. You put $500 now. They are saying we should be giving you some $8 every day for the next 2 months. Now, in the calculation, they sit and they count how much would that be. Okay, maybe they have a target. They say their target is, for example, $1 million, their target. And they want to make that money in the next 3 months. So they said, to make the $1 million in the next 3 months, we should be able to give out at least $200,000 to different people to create the excitement and, seduce other people to join. So they tell you, invest your $1,000, we'll be giving you 5 daily, five. So every day you wake up, you see you have the 5. Now, when you recruit another person, they give you $20 on that one person you have recruited. And then when this person is paid, they give you another $1. So you feel like, okay, this thing is perfect. I don't do anything after all. It is a return on investment. They're paying you on the $1,000 you paid initially. This is not how Royalq works, ladies and gentlemen. Royalq is a cryptocurrency trading robot. You pay for the robot and fund your Binance wallet. You can fund your Binance, Hobby, Indodax, Bybit, Kraken, or any other, OKX. So you fund your Binance or any other wallet, you connect to the Royalq you have activated with $120. Isn't this amazing? You see, you're just connecting the Royalq to the wallet, and the capital is in the wallet. Isn't that amazing? The capital is in the wallet. Look at this. The capital is in the wallet. So your capital and the profits remain safe in your own wallet. How beautiful is that? You have your money safe, ladies and gentlemen. You have your money safe. So what you make daily is dependent on your trading capital and the market situation. People have questions. If I was the one, I couldn't leave this meeting. I want to tell you, because these are the things we need to understand to get our businesses moving. We just need to clearly understand what we joined. Can someone type for me a yes if they understand what I'm saying? Just go to the chat, type for me a yes. If you understand my point, just go to the chat. Just go to the chat, write for me a yes if you understand what I'm saying. Thank you so much, Hussein. Thank you so much, Paddy. Thank you so much, Leader Hannington. Thank you so much, Joseph Winston. Thank you so much, Semaganda Julius. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Continue. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you understand what you do, someone cannot easily pull you out of the game, because the reason that's why people are quitting so easily on this business is because they don't understand what they started. Do you agree with me? Give me a one if you agree with me. The reason as why people are quitting this business is because they didn't understand what they started. Give me a one if you agree with me. Thank you, Muhammad Isa. Thank you, Hussein, once again. If you get to understand, thank you so much, Leader Doris Great. If you understand what you started, you can't just quit. No way. Let me give you an example. We know people, even on your village. We know people, even in your village. This guy has been having a small retail shop for the last 20 years. You were a kid and this guy was into this shop. When you go back to your village today, this guy still has this shop. Do you have such people in your area? Give me anything to show. Give me maybe a yes. If you know these people in your area, they have been into this small retail shop for the last 20 years. They have never left. If you know these people, give me a yes. In my village, these people, and the shops never grow. But the guys are not leaving the shop. I don't know why. The shops are not growing and the guys are not quitting the shops. The science is simple. They understood how to operate these smaller shops. See? Because they know, like Leader Huntington has said, you can't be starting over again and again and again and again and you grow. This is why these guys are not quitting the shops. They wake up in the morning, they go and dig. After digging, they come back at around 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. They sit, they open the cash shop. They have their pancakes, they have their mandas, they have their small chapati, 500, actually not even 500, 200 in my country. I don't know how much that is in dollars, but very, very small money. But they have kept this business for long because they understood that when I buy my carton of what? Fula. You get my point? How much do I earn? How much do I spend? I mean, they have maintained them and they are renting. Most of them are even renting these areas, these small shops where they are making these businesses. But they have understood how to keep them moving. So the reason as why we are quitting so easily is because we have not sat down. We have not sat down to understand what we started. This is why our goal is to make you understand what you started and you can never leave. Then after understanding, we want you to spread the message to the people out there. The reason as to why people are not joining your business is because you don't make them understand. You want to focus on convincing them. That is out. I totally disagree with convincing people. Never. People will never join you if you are convincing them. People join you because they have understood what you are sharing. You can't share what you don't understand for people to understand. Am I making sense? Can you make me understand what you don't understand? Tell me if you can. Give me a no if you disagree. If you agree, can you share for me to understand what you don't understand? Can you? Give me a no if you agree with me. You cannot, because, I mean, how? Eh? You cannot. You don't know how to drive a car and you want to teach how to drive a car? Can you? You can't just make me understand what you can't, what you yourself don't understand. No way. So the reason that's why people are not joining our businesses is because what we share, we don't understand. So we feel like, what if I tell them to start and the business closes tomorrow? That is the reason that's why we don't even share. Now, let me go back to this point because I want you to understand. Let me go back to this point. Let me go back to this point because I want you to understand that what you have at hand is the greatest of all times. Let me go back here. So the money you're going to be making every day is dependent on how much your capital is and how the market is performing that day. Don't break yourself explaining. Now, when you have people always ask questions, if I put $500, how much will I be making every day? Don't answer such questions. You don't have the answers. What you make daily is dependent on the capital and the daily market situation. So you should understand that your capital is 100% safe in your crypto wallet. When we are connecting Royalq to these applications, to these exchanges, we see that it is the exchanger that gives the API key and the secret key. Am I making sense of that? It means there is no even where you can withdraw money from your wallet. There is no way. No way. You can never withdraw your money. Your capital is safe. Your capital is safe. Your capital is very safe. Okay? Let me talk about this one lastly. There's no monthly subscriptions, ladies and gentlemen. If you have been into some companies like me before, I will not mention, but if you have been there like me before, you'll agree with me that some of these companies, every month you renew. They call it maintenance. But what are you maintaining every month? How much money are you making? Just one. I have one company that I was doing some time back, some I think 3 years back. And in this company, the money you had to use to maintain the next month, it is like you had almost not even made it this previous month. I don't know how to explain this. But for example, you make, like you have to maintain with okay, I will use dollars. You have to maintain with, for example, $100 this new month to be able to make some even smaller money the next month. Now, that is a deficit budget. People who know economics, that is deficit. Entrepreneurship, deficit. You invest $100 and the next month you cannot even make a return or a profit of $50. But you are maintaining, and that continues every month, every month, every month. So with the Royalq, you don't need to resubscribe or maintain every month. And if you don't pay for it, you don't earn anything. Even, and Linda Huntington is reminding me of something. Even when, you see these bonuses you make, I'm going to talk about them as we are going to the end of the session. Here, these bonuses you make, if you're V2, I mean, a senior broker, middle broker, middle broker, advanced, senior, and so on. The V2, V3, V4, and so on. There are these bonuses you make when your team, okay, your team members, get other people started. Those bonuses you make in those companies, if you did not maintain this month, you don't make them. You don't get those bonuses. I don't know if you got my point very well. In those companies there, these bonuses of $10, $20, those ones, if you did not maintain last month, you failed to get the maintenance fee. Guys, I want to tell you. And remember, the amount you have to use to maintain is bigger than what you wish to make. But if you did not put that money, you don't make what you're supposed to make as bonuses. Those businesses, don't tell me. We have Royalq. Guys, we have a gold at hand. We have a gold at hand. It's not because I have made huge amounts from it,
But when you sit down, this is why we want to make you understand this marketing plan. When you sit down and understand the marketing plan of this business, let me also make you understand this, guys. I just want to make you understand the clarity. I mean, I want you to get the conviction, because when you have the conviction on this business, it will be easier for you to share it. When someone wants to start a business, huh? The reason as why I'm not joining scams is this one. Before, when they invited me for particular businesses or different businesses, I used to join because I've seen they're making the money. Guys, I want to tell you something. The scams are paying huge amounts. If you agree with me, you can give me a yes. The scams are paying huge amounts. That's a fact. The scams are paying huge amounts. That's a fact. Do you agree with me? They are paying huge amounts. That's a fact. For the first few months, the scams are paying. Yes, they pay. We agree. If you have been there, if you're a victim like me, we agree. They pay. But then, let me tell you something. That's why I'm not joining any scams anymore. In the last one that I joined, I think 2.5 years back, I lost $1,700 in that company, because they told me when you put your 1,000, you'll be making $30 every day. So I was like, $30 every day. Sure deal, sure deal. So they paid me for the first few days. 30. And I was like, I have never made something like this one. Very amazing. I invited friends. Some of them even up to date, they don't talk to me. Because time came. And then they said, now if you want to withdraw, you invested 1,000. Add more $200 to be able to withdraw the amount you have. And I was like, what? I have to invest more 200. Then I had to fidget, because the amount I had in was bigger. So I had to fidget to find the 200 I invest. I even had to borrow, because it is a sure deal. When I put in the 200, I want to get out this amount that I have in, so I will be able to clear the debt. When I got the 200 and I put in, they told me, now according to the network fees, you need to put more $50. Not until I came to understand that they were to tell me that until I got exhausted with everything that I had as far as money is concerned. You bring the 50, they tell you, now we have seen another thing. You need to invest 40. Now, until you go broke. The reason is why I do Royalq and I'm not joining any scams is this. I understood how Royalq makes money. Whenever someone invites you for a business, ask them how that particular company makes money. Can I see in the chat, can someone tell me if they know how Royalq makes money? Because the reason is why we joined the Royalq is to make money. Am I right? The answer is yes, even if you don't answer. The answer is yes. The reason is why those guys have talked about opening those small shops in their villages is to make money. Am I right? The answer is yes. The reason is why that border guy, bought a border to take it on the road is because they want to make the profits. Am I right? The answer is yes. The reason is why your dad or your brother or your relative or your mother or anyone goes to work or started that particular business they do is because they want to make money. So the reason is why Royalq started is because Royalq wanted also to make money. The question is, how does Royalq make money? I want to give you the conviction. Don't go anymore and you are scared of sharing Royalq, because you will know how Royalq. No company quits if they are making money. No company. Do you agree with me? A company will never quit if they are making money. It will never. It will never. Never. The reason as why Royalq has been here for the last 4 years is because they are making money themselves. That gives me the assurance. That gives me the conviction. That gives me the energy. That gives me I don't know. Royalq is here because they are making money and they cannot live. Do you know how they make the money? Who knows how Royalq makes money? Can I see in the charts? Can someone show me or tell me how Royalq makes money in the charts? We share in ratio, favoring us with 80. Yes, that is one way. That is one way. Any other ways through which Royalq makes money? Whenever there is a trade that is closed, Royalq has a small portion on that trade amount, the fuel fee, share opportunity. It is okay, but some more explanation. Wapula Rogers doesn't know. The annual subscription. Yes, in the annual subscription. From bot account. Yes, on the 120, Royalq has a share. On the 120, Royalq has a share. They have to maintain the system. They have to, if it was a local office, I was supposed to say they have to pay rent, they have to pay electricity and so on. They have bills. But Royalq makes money when a new person joins business. That is one. Royalq makes money whenever there is a sale that is closed, there is a trade that is closed, and every person, on every person, this is what I wanted to see. Thank you, Rita Hannington. Whenever you have a bonus, you are withdrawing from Royalq. Royalq charges you $2. That is another form of making money. Guys, Royalq is going nowhere. Guys, I don't know if you are, did anyone understand me? There is no company that quits if they are making the money. No way. So those companies that you have seen quitting are not making the money. So Royalq is comfortably making the money. 3 major ways: from the trades, from the people that are joining, the 120 Royalq has a share on that, and from the network fees they charge you when you are withdrawing your bonuses. You make $10, you want to withdraw it, they charge you 2. You pay 8 on your wallet. They have made money. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, Leader Hannington have something, so you can proceed. Have the conviction, guys. Royalq is here. We just need to understand what we started. This is why you sitting back and thinking, you sitting back, thank you, Muhammad. You sitting back and think, I know everything about Royalq, you are still joking. There are some areas you don't know, you need to understand. The reason as why it is very easy for people to invite their friends for parties, maybe watching football, maybe any other thing, is because for the party, this person already has the conviction that disco is there, the music is there, so this person will enjoy. Do you get my point? They have the other conviction that the eats are there, the food is there, this person will eat, even when they won't eat. The inviter has the conviction that the food is already there because they know the inviter knows that the invitee loves disco or music, and they also love to eat and drink, and then they dance. So the inviter feels comfortable and convicted that the person they are inviting will get the reasons as why they have attended. The disco is there, the food is there. Basically, those are the main 2 things. So they will eat and dance and drink. Now, even when you're inviting people for Royalq, the disco is there already. The food is there already. And with Royalq, even the sleeping area is there already. Who agrees with me? Give me a yes. Even the sleeping place, if you have done so much and you're tired, is there. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much, Mania. Yes. The disco is there. The food is there, and the sleeping place is there. If you have any questions about Royalq, you can throw it here in the chat. I may not go beyond that. I think what I'm sharing for today is enough for you to get convicted. If you invited your person here, a new person that wants to understand how Royalq works, me, I don't want to take a lot of time. I usually basically use an hour. I don't proceed that. I use 1 hour. I use 1 hour. Leader Huntington says, let me read this. I know even you can read. Royalq now has over 1 million users. What if only 300K people in my country, those Mitwara Satu, withdraw per day, and they are charged, only $2, only $2. Royalq will end up making 600K as their money. Imagine, on just one single day. Hey, and you have opened my other eyes, you guys. Let me tell you something. Guys, can you see this? Imagine Royalq is having, because Royalq has already 100 million, I mean, has
All right. Okay. I have nothing to add to what Leader Abe has talked. I just want to wish you a nice business, everybody. Thank you for joining today. Let us catch up on the evening call where we shall be inviting our prospects. 10 p.m. We shall have a training also done by Mr. Robert. If you want to learn how to set signals given to the group, or share the link. God bless you and bye, everybody.